Yourself to always living from the wish fulfilled state to always going back to your end is like the key. It's like the key, and a lot of the times we miss this key, especially when we are so much focused on the past, what's happening outside of us, or what happened in the past in the brain, or what's happening outside of it. Focusing on the negative stuff, we're focusing on all the bad stuff, or all the things that's not making us happy, because our ego is constantly looking for negativity, constantly looking for the thing that's not happy, that's not appealing, that's not exactly what we want. We're constantly looking for that. The ego is constantly looking for that. Even if everything amazing happening, even if you're making money, your business is successful, your job is working well, you're getting paycheck increase, job promotion, whatever, still you're looking for, oh, how could I get something negative out of the situation? Like, that's how our ego works. How can I get something negative? How can I focus something negative? How can I remind or protect myself? Like, that's kind of the ego job is doing. So it's like, even everything is working, you still gotta be going to the end, because you gotta maintain that. It's like the thing that I've realized when I was started with my business. I was like, oh, I need to reach to first 6 figure, 7 figure. I was like focusing on that goal. But in that moment when I was going for that goal, and when I hit the goal of first 6 figure, or whatever the goal I had at that time, I hit that goal, I was feeling amazing, I was feeling skyrocketing. But what happened after that, I didn't realize that I gotta maintain this goal. I gotta be maintaining it. It's not making 6 figure, $1 million, or whatever you want to make in just one day or just 1 year, and that's it. The next year, nothing. You gotta continuously making it, right? You gotta maintain that. You gotta be consistent on that step. So if you want to maintain that, you want to be consistent, you got to be going back to your end over and over and over again, because you got to maintain that. You got to live from that state. So you got to maintain that. So for maintenance, you got to go back to that state over and over and over again, because you're just not wanting the $1 million for 1 year and forgetting about the money for the entire life. No, you need money constantly, every single day, every single month, whatever the case is. As long as the money is there in this physical world, the way of transactions, the way of transacting things between the human beings. So the thing is that it's not going anywhere, and you constantly need more. So you got to go back to your end over and over and over again. And it happened with me. Like, sometimes it feels so boring. It's like, okay, I reached to this goal, okay, I go to the next goal, next goal, next goal, next goal. And sometimes feel like so many goals are there to achieve. You have so many checkpoints. You have a whole huge of checklist that there right now, because you're looking outside of, okay, this person get this person get this person get this, so I gotta do the same. That's the another thing that you gotta realize, whether the things that you want is actually influenced by other people, or it's your heart desire. Because if it's not your heart desire, if it's actually influenced by other people, you're not gonna be able to keep up with this stuff. I mean, I personally realized when I was becoming professionally a doctor, it was influenced by my friend. And I was thinking, if I became a doctor, it's gonna be amazing. My parents were going to love me because of XYZ and all that stuff. So I became a one, only to realize that I don't want it, because that's not who I am. That's not the core of me that I wanted. So I wasn't able to keep up with that. I leave the stuff, I leave the career, and I started with what I would like to do. It's my business, the art and designing. And then I started multiple different businesses. So here we are, 5 years running back the business. Long story short, I'm living the business reality. I totally gave up my medical stuff, by Dr. Field. So that's what I want to tell you guys, is that if your desires are not your heart desires, you're not gonna be able to keep up with that. You're gonna leave them. And that's happened with me several times. I leave the things that I thought that I wanted, but then once I get it, I realize that I don't want it anymore, and I actually end up losing them because I don't want it, or I didn't even able to get it because it wasn't my heart desires or at all. So you don't want money because other people are telling you to have money. You want it because of your heart desire. You want the Chanel bag because you want it. If you're not interested in Chanel bag, don't go for it. For me, the bag, purses, brands is like, it's not interesting for me at all. I don't like branded purses, branded bags. It's not interesting for me. For me, the interesting thing is the jewelry. I love accessories and jewelries more than the purses and the bags and the shoes and the sandals. So whatever is coming from the heart, focus on that, because your heart energy has to go with the alignment. If it's not connected to the heart, it's not going to make any sense to you. You may get up, it's going to be a lot of the work to get it, And even if you get it, you're gonna leave it because it's not gonna make you happy. Or even if you don't get it, it's gonna be a lot of the work to get it and you would end up giving up. So that's like the thing based on my own experience. Hopefully this video makes sense. Let me know what you think. Consider subscribing, give this video a big thumbs up. And if you want courses, masterclasses, the links are in description. Check it out. Thank you so much. See you the next time. Bye bye.